Welcome to week 9 of the 2018 NFL season, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome to Maryland. The second matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens come in leading the AFC North at 5-3. The Steelers 4-3. Steelers win. We have a tie atop the AFC North. The Ravens win. They extend that lead one game further. The Bengals are slipping. The Browns pretty much out. It's a two-horse race, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see how this one plays out. But from Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium, we're glad to have you here. Pick things up. 2:20 to go in the first half. 17-10 Steelers lead. Roethlisberger with the ball. He's going to find an open man. That's Danielle Hunter. Quiet name all year for Pittsburgh. Maybe until this game, we'll find out what happens with him. But catch there for a big game and first down. 2nd and 4 now. Ravens drop back both safeties. Roethlisberger looks, has a man. That's Le'Veon Bell, and that puts Roethlisberger near 250 yards. Steelers now from the Ravens 32. Bell will kick it out to the left. Roethlisberger goes right. It is tipped, and it is intercepted. That is Kai Nakua's first career interception. And that was such a great effort by the Ravens. You see it gets tipped by Tony Jefferson, I believe. And Kai Nakua comes back, and apologies, that's Jimmy Smith. And Kai Nakua, the heads-up awareness to intercept it. So, we reset from the 18-yard line in Baltimore where Nakua was down after the interception. Flacco's going to take off and run. He's going to be dragged down awkwardly, but no flag, and a pickup of 9, 2nd and 1. So from 2nd and 1 now to the 28-yard line. Ravens chewing clock, maybe heading into halftime, down 7. Flacco's going to go deep. He has a man. That's Brashard Perriman down to the Pittsburgh 28. And the Ravens, well, they have other plans before half. 2 timeouts still. Pittsburgh now playing man, drops back into coverage. And that's Brashard Perriman again down to the Pittsburgh 8. And the Ravens are right outside of tying this ball game up. 17-10 Pittsburgh. Ravens though with the ball. 8 seconds left. 8-yard line. Ravens looking. Flacco looking. A floater to the end zone. Willie Snead. Touchdown Ravens. The Ravens have come back to tie this ball game after the Tucker PAT is successful and make it 17-all in Baltimore at the half. The numbers at the half. It's a passing game, folks. 242 to 227 for Pittsburgh. Let's take a look at games around the country here while we have a second to breathe and relax and take it all in Baltimore. KC and Cleveland, 14-10 Chiefs over the Browns so far. That one about to hit halftime. Mahomes, 78 yards and an interception. Kareem Hunt doing the damage on the ground. Next, we'll go Chicago, Buffalo in New York. Bears up early, 17-0. They are looking like a rout is about to go on. 5-2 Bears looking to go 6-2. Bucks, Panthers, 7-0 Carolina. They are looking to get their 5th win. So far, they're doing everything pretty much even. Ronald Jones, no rushes yet. Winston, only 1 of 3 passing. So, back to our game. Baltimore, Pittsburgh. This one, 17-all. We've seen a lot of offense already and some defense with Kai Nakua. Will we see more? Oh, by the way, that Willie Snead touchdown in the half, 2nd of the game for him. So he's having himself a day. 1st and 10, now play action. Roethlisberger drops back, has a wide open man. That's James Washington from Oklahoma State. And Washington has a big chunk there near midfield. Let's mark it at the 49 of Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell now shotgun to the left with Roethlisberger. 2nd and 10. Tie game, but Pittsburgh is moving. Roethlisberger avoids the sack somehow. And, on that play, it looks like he threw out his shoulder. He's grabbing at it. And Roethlisberger, he's hurt. The ruling on the field, he's not returning. So, enter the rookie, Mason Rudolph from Oklahoma State. And he finds Juju Smith-Schuster with his first connection of the afternoon. And all questions are on how Roethlisberger will be out for how long. Right now, Mason Rudolph doesn't care about that too much. He has a game to focus on. And he's doing a heck of a job so far, driving the Steelers down inside of the 8 of the Ravens. And Rudolph finding Schuster. Is that a touchdown? We're going to have to find out. 1 foot in, 2 foot in. And excuse me, that's Danielle Hunter again, not Juju Smith-Schuster. My apologies to the Steelers side of things now. Hunter, it looks like he got that 2nd foot in with possession. Rudolph talking with them. And they're going to rule that a touchdown. 24-17 Steelers. 11:23 now to go in the 3rd quarter. Flacco dropping back. He has good pocket presence. And it's a fumble. And the Steelers have it. TJ Watt with the recovery. And a nasty hit on Nick Boyle from the Steeler defense. Now Steelers looking to extend the lead. They're going deep. And they have a managed Juju Smith-Schuster again to the 9. Levine is injured for Baltimore. That's a big loss in the secondary. 27-20 Pittsburgh. They add a field goal. And so does Baltimore. Pittsburgh, they drive down the field again. We're late in this game, folks. And that is James Washington from Mason Rudolph. Oklahoma State connection. It's 33-20 Steelers. Late in the 3rd quarter, not the game. 3rd mistake by me today. I'm sorry for all the mistakes so far, but how about that? Willie Snead not making a mistake on the sideline. Good tiptoe drag catch for number 83, and he's having himself an even bigger day. Now screen Rashard Perriman. He had a couple big catches, and there he goes. It's a foot race down to the 5 of Pittsburgh, and the Ravens are looking to answer quick. Inside of 5 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. 4.5 now. And Flacco looking. He has a man. That's Willie Snead. And he has it. Touchdown Ravens. 3rd of the day for Snead. And he brings the Ravens within 6. So with that, the Ravens, they have a fight on their hands and a high offensive octane scoring threat by both teams. Alex Collins, a 9-yard run there. Haven't heard from anything from him today, so good run there. And now 3rd and 1 after a completion, moves the chains. 3rd and 1. What will the Ravens do? Well, they're not giving it to Collins. Flacco looking. Somehow, Hayden Hurst comes up with this. I am in shock how he came up with it. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have an answer on how Pittsburgh could have played that any better, I would love to hear it. Because I don't think you could have. Either way, though, Hayden Hurst moves the chains. Handoff now to Alex Collins. We've called his name once. He gets a big run. Again, questionable call, or no call, rather, on the tackle there by Pittsburgh. But Ravens are inside the red zone from the 17. Now 2nd and 10. This is Ricard, the fullback. And Paul Ricard, he has his first catch of the afternoon. That drives the Ravens within the 10. 9-yard line, 3rd and goal. Baltimore down 6. Heavy set formation to the right. This is Flacco finding Mark Andrews. And he's into the end zone. Baltimore tie game. The Ravens have clawed their way back down 33-20. They have a 1-point lead. Rudolph, can he answer? He has Le'Veon Bell beside him. Let's see what he does here. 2nd and 4. And it's intercepted. Marlon Humphrey with his 2nd INT of the year. And it gives the Ravens 30 yards to work with. Oh my goodness. You could not have given the Ravens any more gunpowder, for a latter terms of speaking, you just couldn't give them any more recognition right now. They're answering the call. They've scored 14 unanswered. They might make it 21 unanswered. Lamar Jackson in the game, 3rd and 19 now. Flacco is hurt, but will he return? Well, that's questionable to see right now. No, he won't. Fractured toe, he's out for the game. So both starting quarterbacks out for the game. It's a battle of the backups. And Mason Rudolph picked off again. C.J. Mosley after the Ravens had a field goal. And Mosley coming back from his injury 2 weeks ago. His second week playing past the injury. He has an interception. Add more fuel to the fire. 1st and 10, Lamar Jackson will take it. Jackson has nowhere to throw. He'll take off and run from the 28. Lamar Jackson slides inside to the 14. And that sets up 1st and goal for our 1st and 10 for the Ravens. 6-yard rush by Alex Collins sets up 2nd and 4. Jackson, long drop back, 7 steps. He'll take it to the right. He's got room. He'll dive, touchdown. Jackson, his first rushing touchdown of the year. The kid from Louisville, hurting the Pittsburgh linebacker and secondary core. And it's 44-33 Ravens. Can Mason Rudolph answer the call? 5:50 to go. You're down 11. You've given up 24 unanswered on your defensive side. What are they going to do? Hand off to Le'Veon Bell on a draw play. Bell fumbles it. It's recovered by Hunter, luckily, but the Ravens are playing with an initiative, and they want this AFC North. They don't care what Pittsburgh has to offer. And by the way, folks, Pittsburgh, as James Washington goes down to the 21, they've already lost to Baltimore once. They need this win if it comes close late in the season. Rudolph, 2nd and 8 from the 18, gives it to Le'Veon Bell, trucks over C.J. Mosley. Bell down to the 8-yard line. Terrell Suggs hurt on that play. He would not return. So 2 big losses, Flacco and Suggs for the Ravens. Rudolph to James Washington, Oklahoma State connection. 3rd touchdown on the year for Washington. Or 3rd of the game, rather, for Washington. He's had himself a quiet day. We've been focused on Baltimore. 2-point conversion now from Rudolph. He's going to run, and he's going to get in. 44-41, but with 2:50 left, that would unfortunately be the last time you see Pittsburgh on offense. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, 3rd and 5. Tight throw, but Hayden Hurst comes up with it. He gets injured on the play. All for the greater good, though. He would return after the game. He's fine. He's not going to be hurt for more than 1 week. And the Ravens take a knee. That is the ball game. The Ravens, 24 unanswered. 44-41. Your final from M&T Bank Stadium. Everybody contributing for both teams, Pittsburgh and Baltimore. But of course, we have to talk about the defense, holding Pittsburgh to really little to nothing in the second half. Baltimore, impressive win here.